Hey guys, how are you doing? I almost didn't want to make a video tonight, but I just thought that I just watched AEW Dynamite tonight, and they did a tribute for Jay Briscoe, and it was very emotional, very. I think it was the best way they could have went about honoring him. So I thought the way I could honor him is by doing a review of the show for you guys. Just kind of reviewing the whole show and, giving you my opinions on it. So basically the show started off with, you had, how did the show start off? You had Chris Jericho and Sammy Guevara versus Action Andretti and Ricky Starks. It was a tag team match. It was a good tag team match. I think it built more to the story of the Jericho Appreciation Society and Ricky Starks and Action Andretti. And then after that, you had a promo from Hangman Adam Page, who challenged Jon Moxley to a match next week. And then after that, you had Bryan Danielson against Brian Cage in what was a back and forth match where I thought Brian Cage might have won a few times there. There were some big moves hit. Brian Cage was booked like an absolute monster. Somewhere after that match and before the next segment, they had a really beautiful video package for Jay Briscoe, which I thought was really well done. And then after that, we had what was it? A women's match. It was Ruby Soho against Toni Storm. Britt Baker came out and helped Ruby Soho win, which was kind of weird. But probably my favorite match of the night, which was earlier in the night, I forgot to mention, was Darby Allin defending his TNT Championship against Buddy Murphy of the House of Black. They always have good matches. Darby ended up retaining. Samoa Joe came out, and now we're getting Samoa Joe and Darby Allin in a sorry guys, show was just really emotional. You had Darby Allin against Samoa Joe next week in a no holds barred match. You also had a promo from Adam Cole, but by far the main event of the night, which was well deserved, was Mark Briscoe finally making his Dynamite debut against Jay Lethal, in what can only be described as a very emotional match between the two men. I thought the match was really well, did really well. It was a really good match, and Mark Briscoe ended up winning, which he should have for his first time being on Dynamite. Both wrestlers were very emotional throughout it, obviously, for good reason. The match went probably about till 10, because that's when Dynamite ends. Great match. After the match, the whole roster came out, and they had a thing on the screen that said Jay Briscoe, and said when he passed away, and to love you, Jay Briscoe, and all that. And by far, it was a really emotional show, because we all knew that they were doing stuff for Jay during the show. So, very emotional show. I just want to say, prayers out to, obviously, all of Jay's family. I know they're going to get through this, and sending love and positivity their way. Second is, Jay was probably one of the pioneers of Ring of Honor wrestling, tag team wrestling, and above all, he really loved his family, which I learned about him. He was a really family man. to like, at the end of the day, it was all about his family. And you know, if you have someone in your family, give them a call, tell them you love them, because you never know what could happen. No one expected this. He passed away in a car accident, which is so unexpected. And you know, and if you're fighting with anyone in your family, pick up the phone and tell them you love them and you care about them, and don't fight about stupid stuff, because you never know what could happen. But anyway, it was a good show. I just thought this was the way I could honor Jay Briscoe. So I love you guys, and I will see you in the next upload.